Hey guys!
Hi everybody!
Welcome back to another The Zilinski Life video. I know we missed our upload on Monday. I apologize. We've been busy with the baby in the back.
Yeah, she's discovered that she just screams all the time and makes our lives miserable, and she seems to enjoy that.
Yeah. So today's video is going to be a two-part video. One, we're going to discuss what changes we're making to our budget because of COVID-19.
Yep.
Not that it's anything super drastic, but just a few things that we're changing that maybe you would want to change in your budget as well. And then the exciting part is paying off our credit card and cutting them up. Now, when we go over to YNAB, you'll see that there is a balance on the credit card because I forgot I had an Amazon payment that had to come out. We do have that payment budgeted for, so technically the balance is zero, but it's not reflected in YNAB yet. But we're going to go ahead and cut up the cards because we don't need the cards.
A brief note about the cards. One of those is our credit card. The other two are replacements that they set us. We do not have 3 credit cards. We have 1.
Yeah. This is yeah, good thinking. So we have 1 credit card through Capital One. We have mine, which I'm covering the number for obvious reasons. And then this card expires next month, so they sent us the replacement cards, which we of course didn't bother to activate. But now that it's paid off,
we're gonna cut them up.
We are cutting them up
because this is not the first time we've paid our credit cards off. And it is going to be the last time that we rack them up.
Yes. So, do you want to cut up your card?
Yes, I do.
Hold on, Freya's losing her goddamn mind.
She wants to help also.
Go for it.
Let's get some.
Yeah.
Hehe.
It's raining credit card pieces. Cody. Stop it.
Yeah, have fun with it.
Oh my goodness.
Some folks just have no sense of haha.
Okay, so Cody's is in pieces. And I'm going to cut up mine. The current one and the replacement one they sent me. So I'm not as dramatic as Cody, but I guess we'll do one at a time here. So.
What a killjoy.
Cody's a little more animated than I am.
I mean, like, come on, get some.
He gets everywhere.
That's fine. It's plastic. It'll be okay.
It's my Virgo showing.
It's not going to attract ants.
You know what? This is how you get ants. If you don't watch Archer, you don't get that reference. Do you guys watch Archer? If not, you should. It's pretty funny.
I mean...
Well, I'm not even on camera. Sorry, I'm like so into making straight lines. I'm very much a type A personality sometimes.
It's straight up generic.
Yeah. Okay, so we did it. Our credit cards were all caught up.
Yay! Woo! Hooray!
Yay! I feel so much less animated next to you. I'm just like, yay. Yeah. I am legitimately excited, though. I am so excited.
I'll do an impression of Valerie smiling. Okay,
Thank you.
She's excited now.
You little heck face.
Heck butt.
You're being a heck butt.
No, you're being a heck butt. Don't do that. It's going to start bleeding.
No, this isn't... Oh my god, it's huge. Dude, how do you even get these? There was nothing there yesterday, and now it's just like made a home and invited all its friends. Saved you.
Well, that's got to be in the video now.
This is what marriage looks like. We've been together 7 years. Not married for 7 years.
Poor
but
girl.
We've been together 7 years already.
Yeah.
No, that can't be right. 6 years. We've known each other 7 years.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Oh, fuck, we're awkward sometimes. Okay, so now we're gonna...
What are you talking about? I was totally composed.
Yeah, 100%. This is what happens when you're stuck inside all the time. You go a little wacko.
I mean, like, we've been in quarantine together for over a month. And I mean, like, not quarantine, like, but keeping basically just to ourselves, hanging out exclusively together. And she hasn't even tried to kill me once. She made me supper the other night, and there wasn't even any poison in there.
That he knows of.
Or there was, and I'm just used to camp food, so she's got to up her game.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to jump over to YNAB now, and I'm going to tell you guys some of the changes that we've made. So, number one is no more cash. We don't handle cash at all. Everything's done on our debit card or through Apple Pay, which is linked to our debit card.
COVID.
Yeah.
And also, we pull out cash for things, and then it's never, ever with us when we need it. And it's just a huge pain in the butt.
So if you use a program like YNAB, it essentially has digital envelopes built into it. That's what all your categories and subcategories are. Mm-hmm. It's essentially their digital envelopes. Like our sinking funds, we can put money in here and we know, we got $46 for vehicle maintenance, and we have $51 for medical and dental. We have $520 for our new phones. It's cash envelopes, but reflected digitally. Because when you look at your bank account, like if we look at our bank account, we've got almost $3,700 in there. But we don't actually have any money to spend. Most of this is allocated towards our bills and our sinking funds for May. Mm-hmm. So it's fun doing the cash envelopes. I used to love doing the cash envelope stuffing videos. It's very reassuring to open up your little cash box or however you're storing it and see all your cash in there.
Yeah.
But right now it's just not...
Yeah, a lot of places don't even accept cash really anymore. Yeah. And I mean, I've seen people at like drive-thrus using cash, and I just think they're stupid. In this day and age.
I don't know what it's like where you guys are, but there are a lot of places where we live now where they will not accept cash because of COVID.
Yeah.
It's completely contactless payment. They don't want to be touching anything. Not that I blame them, I guess, but
yeah. And I mean, like what would happen for us when we were doing cash is we'd put the time and effort to go get the cash, bring it home and stuff the envelopes, and then we'd be like out and about in the world with our envelopes at home because we're not going to need the envelopes, and then we end up needing the envelopes because of whatever, there's a good sale on apartment shelves or something like that, and we have money allocated for it, and we need apartment shelves, so we spend the money because it's a good sale, and then we have to go kind of like come home and get the cash and put it back in our bank account to account for having spent it on our credit card or a bank card or something.
But no more credit card spending now.
Yes, but no more credit card spending now. But it ended up just being a huge runaround for relatively little payoff of the emotional assurance, I guess, of having the cash on hand. And it was a huge pain. So we're going to do it all digitally from now on.
Yes.
And when I say we, I mean her, because I don't know how technology works.
So now the second thing that we're going to do is we're going to go through our budget, primarily our sinking funds, because that's really all we can take from right now. And we are going to move that money back to our emergency fund, because most of what we're saving for is, some new phones when they come out in the fall, Christmas, birthdays, vacation, haircuts.
Wait, you're going to cancel my haircut money?
Yeah. I feel like we can handle this one on our own.
Yeah, nothing little sandpaper won't fix.
Cody's been shaving his own head since I met him. So.
Yeah.
So we're going to reallocate that money to our emergency fund. Most of these things we wouldn't be having to pay for until, September, October, December. So we don't need it right now. We'd rather have the money set aside for our emergency fund for bills if and when we need them. Mm-hmm. That, and I think if anything, this pandemic, bless you, has taught us that we need emergency funds much larger than just $1,000.
Yeah.
I don't think we can do the whole 3 to 6 month thing right now, but I think we could at least do 1 month. Mm-hmm. Or try to get there relatively quickly. So, yeah. So we are going to leave most of the top ones, like baby, household vehicle maintenance. Those ones we're going to want to keep. Same with medical, dental. We're not going to want to move that because we have a baby, and sometimes babies need medicine. Sometimes I need medicine. Mm-hmm. Cody seems to never need medicine, so I'm not worried about him.
Well, see, I've been in camp for a long time, doing, dry camps. You're not allowed to bring a lot of stuff with you. It's amazing what you can cure with NyQuil. Like, just unholy amounts of NyQuil.
So, we have $39.08 left in our vacation fund. We are not going to be going anywhere. Can't go nowhere right now. Not that we had any vacations planned anyways, but...
Yeah, for 3 reasons why we're not going to be taking vacations. 1, we hate going places. 2, you can't go anywhere for $40.
We don't hate going places.
I mean...
I don't hate going places.
When I have time off, I'm pretty stoked to just... Mostly what I want to do when I have downtime is just have downtime.
Says the guy who wanted to go to the mountains last week.
Well, yeah, for a drive, you got to do something during the day.
So to be fair, our idea of a vacation is to like drive somewhere pretty, like the mountains, which is like 4 to 6 hours away.
Yeah.
And stay in a hotel and not go out and do anything.
Live our normal life.
In a hotel room with nicer scenery.
Watch our Netflix and whatever with like a mountain outside the window.
We're kind of weird like that. We're very much homebodies, but we also like to...
I don't like being at home,
travel.
but I also don't like being anywhere else.
Yeah. I love to travel. But I don't necessarily want to do anything. Anyways, I digress. So we're going to continue down the line here.
We took a sharp left at Albuquerque.
Our $520 towards our new phones is going to get moved. That hurts my heart because I know how bad I'm going to want the new phone because I buy a new one every year. Don't judge.
It's like, I mean...
I know, it's completely unnecessary and there's nothing ever wrong with my phone.
If she was drowning and air was up and a new phone was down, she'd probably die.
Yeah, I'd try to get to the phone. I don't know. It's like I don't spend money on makeup or clothing or shoes. I spend it on a really expensive phone every year.
Yeah.
So.
And to be fair, we do mostly break even on those.
Yeah. Okay, and our emergency fund is going to get $100 from Christmas. And we're going to move our birthday money. Goodbye, birthday money. This is what I love about YNAB, though. It makes everything so easy to just move stuff around and reallocate it. Okay, so now we're up to $1,700. I feel pretty okay with that. And then I kind of want to look at next month again to see how we're doing here. So again, we have all of our bills budgeted for. These are all non-negotiable, but we could look at our groceries, our gas, and our dining out. So we spent a lot of money in April, and we'll delve more into this when we do like our April financial recap. But $750 we spent on groceries and $600 on dining out, which is just
retarded.
It is terrible.
And I mean, the worst part is like I don't know where this money's going. Like, we buy potatoes and frozen vegetables, and we splurged the other day, and Valerie made like a really nice chicken dinner with like homemade fettuccine and stuff. But I mean, it's not like we're buying steak every night. But
to be fair, meat in general is expensive right now. Like, we went to the grocery store the other day. We didn't buy a lot, but we bought a little bit of meat with everything else, and it came to like $150 for groceries. Like, if you had seen the like 3 bags we walked out of that store with, you'd be like, you paid $150 for 3 bags of food? Yes, we did, and they weren't big bags.
They were not.
So I'm just looking at next month here. I know that we're going to get another paycheck on May the 4th. Be with you. And then another one after that. So we have money coming in May, but I think we kind of just want to be mindful. I think our groceries, I want to up that budget. Normally we budget like $400 to $500. I'm okay with pushing that budget maybe even up to $600 or $700. But I want to keep our dining out for the month at $150, I think. For the whole month.
Okay.
Do you think we can do that?
We can try.
Oh, we can try. That's the attitude.
I know. Do or do not. There is no try.
I was just going to say that. Given how little money we have to work with next month so far, I guess I'm not really going to make any changes to this right now. But we can kind of see how this evolves in the months to come.
Yeah, things like our gas. I mean, we got a new vehicle. We're still trying to figure out the mileage and the overall cost of that. So, that could potentially change one way or another.
Yeah. But those are really the big changes that we're making, and that maybe you want to do as well. Stop handling cash if you can, and rely on digital envelopes. She's so talkative today.
Yeah.
And look at your budget to see what you can reallocate towards an emergency fund if you need to. I know there are still some people who are gainfully employed with regular income. Shh, Mommy and Daddy are making a video. Be quiet.
We're trying to fund your future.
Like if you're still steadily employed and all of your bills are covered and you've got a steady stream of income and you have a healthy savings account, maybe you don't need to be so extreme. For us, I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom. I was a full-time stay-at-home wife before we had Freya. I haven't worked in about 2 years. That was just a decision that we made together. That was what we wanted for our family. But now Cody is also not working. He got laid off March 20th. So he's already been home for more than a month with no pay, and he will continue to be home without pay for the foreseeable future. He might not go back to work until July or August or September. We don't know.
Yeah.
So we fall into the latter category where we've already gone through whatever we had set aside in our emergency fund to cover our bills, which is fine. As you can see, we've funded all of May pretty much. So we're still a month ahead at this point, which is great. But that could quickly change.
Yeah.
Because whatever support that we do get from the government through EI and stuff like that is not going to be enough really to sustain us for indefinitely, obviously. That's not what it's for. But yeah, so we have to kind of look at what changes we need to make. And maybe you do too. So but that's it. This is getting to be a long video.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
So we're going to stop it here. But thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed.
If you don't like this video, also give us a thumbs up.
Yes.
And quality will improve over time.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's the way to look at it. And, as Freya gets older, you guys will get to see her grow.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's it. So we will chat with you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.